As we approach the weekend, I wanted to remind everybody that we have more things that are due before the end of the week. Now, for this class, a week goes from Monday to Sunday. Many of you have already completed the survey, and thank you for that. And many of you have also completed the syllabus/Blackboard quiz. Now, both of those are due this Sunday. So more pressing than those two are Lab 1B, where you create a Hello World page, and then Discussion 1, your initial post is due. Now, the way I have it set up, for you to complete Lab 1B, you need to complete Lab 1A and also mark Module 1 course materials as reviewed. And then for you to complete Discussion 1, you need to be able to complete Lab 1B. So see how all that works? Now, before I let you go, I want to talk a little more about Lab 1A, where you were to install FileZilla on your computer. If you haven't already figured it out, I wanted to make it clear that you are in fact putting files on a web server for everybody to see those files. So when you give me a URL, it should be functional. So for example, this right here, this is the functional URL for that. I know that it's functional because I can actually see the picture. And when you start creating HTML pages for this class, like Lab 1B, you should be able to see a preview of that page. For this class, I have it set up so that when you put in these login credentials to FileZilla, you are actually connecting to eragis.com/grap-1610-sp18. When it comes to web servers, those are computers that are always connected to the internet. Other than that, there's really nothing magical about them. Web pages that you visit are nothing more than a bunch of files, much like how you have it on your laptop or desktop computer. Here's the directory to my eragis.com. And here is grap-1610-sp18. So these folders represent a subdirectory to my main domain. Here's eragis.com, and then here's that subdirectory. And then inside grap-1610-sp18, this is where we have everybody's folder, including my own. Here's Ragis. So that represents another subdirectory. That would be the /. And then inside the Ragis folder, there's a Lab 1A folder. And then inside Lab 1A is ragis.jpg. For this link to preview correctly whatever's in it, I need to have it to where every folder name down to the file name are exactly how I have it in my web server. In this case, letter case matters. For simplicity, I try to make everything be in lowercase so I don't have to worry about capital letters. If I were to accidentally make it so that this is a capital R, and I try to view this URL, what I'm going to get is an oops, that page can't be found message. And that's because the files, or the way I have named my, or the way I typed in my link does not match exactly how I have it in the web server. So what this means for you is, as you are creating URLs to the files that you uploaded, one way to ensure that they're actually functional before you email them to me or submit it via Blackboard is to check for yourself. If the page or picture does not preview, then something's not right. You have to make it to where how you have it typed here in the address bar matches how you have it here.